How's your Star Wars?
Ojaba.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of How's Your Star Wars? My name is Eric Pfeifer and today I am in my action figure room. But it's not going to be called the action figure room for much longer, unfortunately. So I recently realized that in my collection I have a lot of autographs like this, and this is how I've been displaying them. So you can see some action figures kind of around in the background. I'll try and see if I can swivel this so you guys can see over here. And I've been taking some down. I've been taking some off the walls a little bit, only because of the way that autographs are. Because I learned that if you put your autographs like this in a frame, over time this could present an issue. So here we have Colonel Meeber Gashgone with D Squad. This is a Steven Stanton autograph, and essentially what I'm going to be doing is taking them out of these frames because the autographs could stick to the glass. So if you don't have a mat that sort of prevents the autograph itself from touching the glass, it could present a risk in the future. Now, I've been collecting autographs for a very long time. It's something that I've enjoyed for, years and years and years. And so this is kind of hard for me to take them out. Even the ones back here, I'll probably have to take down just because the room that I'm in, it does have a window right over there, and I just don't want any sort of light to either fade these or cause issues with the autographs. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you a new way for storing autographs. So I'm going to take these out and I'm going to put them in an archival binder. So this is what I'm going to be putting them in. This one is a blue one, and they come out, and I'll be putting my Clone Wars autographs in this. So this is a heavy duty case, which works really well. It's got a tab right here on the bottom, so it works really well to pull it out. And so unfortunately my autographs are not going to be up on display on the wall like this. They're going to be in a binder. Now inside the binders I'm going to be using these pages, and it's very important when you get pages that you get the right pages. So I got these. These are Archival Methods pages, that's the company, and they are polypropylene, and these are 8.5 by 11s, and there's 50 of them in one of these packages. So the most important thing is that whatever you get for the pages is not only acid free but lignin free. And I don't really know what lignin means, but it's important for the autographs not to stick to the sheets, because then you'll have the same problem. So make sure that you get the right sheets. Like I said, I got these from Archival Methods. Now this is the binder that I showed you guys. It's gonna be for my Clone Wars ones. This is a 2.5-inch binder, but they also have, here's a black one that I have. This one is a 1.5-inch binder, which is smaller and cheaper, but it does the same thing. So they are color coordinated. This is a red one that I have. I have my prequel autographs in here. I already worked on some of them earlier today, as you can see with, as you saw with some of the wall empty. But I'm going to be putting some of my Clone Wars ones in here, so I'll show you guys how that works. The binders are really heavy duty and they work very well. As I said before, this is an archival quality storage system. So I'm going to take them out of these glass frames that I have. Now, of course, you always want to be careful. And I'm kind of holding my breath with every autograph that I take out. So this is it out of the frame, and I'm going to put it, now obviously these are 8 by 10s, and I'm putting them in 8.5 by 11 sheets. Just so they can fit. Now I don't think the company had 8 by 10 sheets, which is fine. So there's going to be a little space in between in between the picture and the edges of the sheet. So as you can see, there's a little bit of space in there. But due to the fact that this is lignin free and acid free, this autograph is now going to be protected, and it will be in the binder, so there will be no risk of fading. So I'll just kind of take these out to show people when they're over for tours. This one's kind of funny. This is of Cato Parasiti from Clone Wars Season 2, voiced by Gwendolyn Yo, and I'll show you what she wrote. But she wrote, "To Eric, I'm gonna shapeshift into you or kill you." And so that's funny because a lot of times with you know, some of these voice actors and some of the talent that you see at some of the conventions, they write really cool things on the sheets, and to be honest, that's partially why I like to collect autographs. One, because you get the physical thing that you can bring home, but two, you get an experience. So having her write that on there and being a part of that whole interaction was awesome, and of course I'll remember that for a long time, if not forever. So getting these in here, it's just like your typical binder. So again, you know, you're gonna have some space. But as I began to say earlier, I'm kind of holding my breath because I'm opening these for the first time. So I don't know if any of these have already stuck to the glass, which I'm kind of scared about. Here's a Ashley Eckstein, who plays Ahsoka, of course. Now like I said, I'm opening these for the first time, so I don't know if any is gonna stick. So you might see me freak out if something sticks while we're on camera. I only brought a couple that I've already sort of gotten I've loosened the backs of the frames. So far I haven't had any stick, but I have a lot of autographs and there's still a lot on the wall. I'm also getting an 11 by 14 or 11 by 17, I think. What is this one? 11 by 17 for some of the bigger autographs. So they come in a lot of different sizes. You can also get them for smaller things like postcards. Here's Sam Witwer, who plays the Sun and also Darth Maul, or Maul, I guess, in Clone Wars. I figured I'd do some Clone Wars autographs just because it was the final season of Clone Wars this year. But luckily, none of the ones I picked stuck, which is good. So if you are an autograph collector, I highly recommend that you look into something like this. The 11 by 17 binder was back ordered, but maybe by the time this video airs, you will be able to, they'll be back in stock. It works well. It seems like it's going to be the best way to preserve the autographs. So as of right now, I'm not sure what I'm gonna change this room to. Some people had suggested taking this original, going to the store, making a copy of it, putting it back in one of these frames, and then putting the double up on the wall, which I thought about, but making a copy of all of the originals could get quite expensive. So I believe each one of these binders can hold up to 85 pages, which is quite a bit. So obviously you can see there's a lot of room in here still, but it works really well. So you can see all the autographs in here, flip through them. And like I said, they won't get damaged by the light or any scares with the glass. I wish I had one, but actually I don't wish I did, but maybe if I find one that sticks, I'll post a picture about it. But let's pray that doesn't happen. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this segment. Hopefully you learned something. I did. It was just recently that one of my friends told me about this. He had an autograph that almost got ruined from the glass. So I highly recommend, if you do collect autographs and the autograph is not matted and it is against the glass, that you look into that. And these binders I'm very excited about. They seem to be working really well. So I highly recommend that. If you got something exciting going on in your life relating to Star Wars that you'd love to share with us, please do not hesitate to create your own video using the hashtag #HowsYourStarWars, or leave comments in the comments section below. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all under the handle Twin Suns Outpost. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully everyone is staying safe and staying healthy. And as always, may the Force be with you.
Ojaba. Ojaba.